Hey guys, we're coming over to the 280-gallon acrylic aquarium today because I have got to show off some of my favorite fish. And I bet you have never seen these fish before or even heard of them. These are a very rare species in the hobby. This is a cichlid from Madagascar, and very few people keep Madagascan cichlids. Or if we're being linguistically correct, Malagasy. That's what you call fish from Madagascar. And these Malagasy cichlids are so beautiful. These are the Ptychochromis grandidieri, common name East Coast gold, and I bet you can tell why. And these fish, beyond being pretty, they have such unique behavior. This is a male right here, and this is a female. And they've spawned recently. You can actually see a bunch of little babies right there. So they're colored up a little bit, and this male even has a little bit of battle damage. You know, they might have gotten a little feisty while they were doing their thing. But these fish look beautiful all the time. This is not breeding color. This is day-to-day coloration with this fish. And oh yeah, they're sparring a little bit, but they don't ever. I've never found these guys to actually do serious damage, like kill each other. They do cause, some nips on their sides, and they'll knock some scales off, and they'll kind of grow back and look a little battle worn in the process. But they've actually been a predominantly peaceful fish in terms of they've never killed each other. But this is day-to-day coloration. And we keep these fish in a 280 gallon because they get pretty big. These specimens this male is about 8 inches, maybe 9 inches. Female's about 7 inches. But this species has been reported up to sizes of around 13 inches. So, maybe not in aquaria, but they do get some good heft to them, especially if you're giving them a good size home. So that might be one of the factors behind why they're not a commonly kept fish. It's tough for people to maintain big aquariums. I get it. Community fish are all the rage nowadays. Small little nano fish, even shrimp. I'm not knocking that stuff. It's just not up my alley, right? It's not what I enjoy. I like these big, bold, beautiful specimens. And these guys check all the boxes. I got them in here with some other Malagasy cichlids. Let's get a better shot. These are Ptychochromis dambabe. So these guys are juveniles. So right now they just kind of look gray, maybe with some undertones of bluish green. But when they mature, they'll actually develop red dots across their flanks, across their sides. Even then, they're not going to be the most beautiful fish in the world. They don't look, like Malawians or other, African cichlids, like the other fish that I keep. But they're a very cool species, and they get pretty sizable as well. I'm looking forward to them growing up. So in this 280, I have these two species of cichlids of Madagascar, and this is one of my endangered tanks. And what I mean by that is almost every fish in Madagascar is endangered or critically endangered, and many are presumed extinct. Now, the Ptychochromis grandidieri is actually one of the least concerned species in Madagascar. So they're actually probably doing okay, but the Ptychochromis dambabe, they might very well be gone already. And then I have some other species from Madagascar that you've seen in other videos that are definitely gone in the wild, and I keep them just for conservation purposes. Even though it's just in captivity, it's better than letting them disappear entirely. So I love these kinds of tanks. I'm really big into having unique fish, and if they're also beautiful and I'm accomplishing a good cause by keeping them, man, that's like just win-win-win. So I wanted to share these guys with you. They're looking pretty great right now, but even when they're not breeding, they still look awesome. Like this guy's just day-to-day coloration, and I'm really happy with this tank because I recently down selected from 9 specimens to now I have 4 in this tank. There's only 3 in this shot, but there's a 4th one somewhere in here. And I feel like that was the best ratio. I have 2 confirmed breeding pairs in here, and this breeding pair tends to take this side, and the other breeding pair usually kind of has this side. And I feel like I've struck, fish harmony here. They leave space for each other, but they also have enough space to kind of stretch their fins and really be happy and show off. If you have more than that, more specimens than four, you know, in a big tank, that's fine. That's totally okay. But for me, this is what I found works. And it took a while to do this, right? Because I had to move fish around to different tanks to try to encourage them to breed. And then, you know, once they bred, I would move the pair out and then maybe try to mix it up down the road in order to pair up the best looking specimens. So this has been a project years in the making, and I'm so happy with how it's come out. The tank itself could probably use some better aquascaping. This is not my proudest accomplishment. It doesn't look bad, but it's not great. But you know, I think I can put some other more community type fish in here to get more activity and color. What do you guys think I should do? I have kept these with barbs. So I know barbs are good, and I know a lot of people who keep them with rainbow fish as well. But what do you guys think I should put in here? But that's all, guys. This is a quick video today. Just wanted to share this aquarium with you. I really encourage anyone watching to consider keeping Malagasy cichlids or any Madagascan fish. They need our help. And, you know, you also get a beautiful fish in the process. So keep it in mind. Let me know any questions in the comment section below. I love talking with you guys. Other than that, I will see you next time.